All right, we want to go from this spoiler to this spoiler. Here's how we did it. There's the gap to make it level. We got to cut that block off, just like that. Propping it up so it's level. These are my tape lines for where I'm going to cut it. There's the cuts. It's about a 3/4 inch tape on one end. There's an opening or hogged out. I put tape in there so the glue wouldn't fall in. So then here you can see it's done. I didn't film it before, but basically I taped the edge of where it was cut, and then I filled this in with a little bit of paper so that the glue wouldn't fall all the way down in here. And then probably, I don't know, this much down, it's probably about an inch down, the paper was shoved in the hole where the gap was. And then I filled this whole thing with panel bond, totally smooth. Did that to both sides. Once it was dry the next day, I came in here. Well, when it was still wet after I filled it, I peeled this tape off so I had a nice line on the edge where it wouldn't be dripping over or anything. And then I sanded it totally flush till I seen the edge of the carbon fiber. So this was filled in. Then after that, I drilled these out. I actually ground these out with a small belt sander. Just made a hole, bored it down, took some 1/2 inch screws. Well, I don't know if these are 1/2 inch, but whatever. And then I sunk them down in there so that the head was way down in here. Then I refilled the holes where the screws were to hold them in. So the base of the screw is wider and the glue's covering it so it won't pull out. So I did that on both sides. And that's how I got the screws in there. I just kind of made them line up with this as best I could. The factory spoiler that was on here was a little narrow, so I reamed these out. You could still put the factory one back over it and it would cover all these holes on both sides. So, and this is what I used. The 8115 3M, that's what's all this is, this panel bond here. It filled the hole, the gap, to make the strength for the screws. So yeah, that's it. Here I just made some fillers. This is the finished product. Fits nice and flush. And here's where I bought it from.